Hi, Quinn here with SEO Works, and in this video, we're going to go over what is display marketing, also known as programmatic marketing. Now, you may have dabbled with or heard of concepts like retargeting, geofencing, or niche behavior targeting. All of these and others fall under the umbrella that is display marketing or programmatic marketing. So here's what you can expect from this video in the next couple of minutes. We're going to go over what is display or programmatic marketing, why is it important, how to determine if you need it, and the next steps that you can take right now. Now, as a quick caveat, as always, if you're simply looking for additional information about display marketing and would like help identifying strategy in your marketing, you don't have to wait to the end of this video. Go ahead and click the URL in the description below, and while you're at it, get a free SEO analysis and marketing checklist, which will definitely help you with educated decisions about your marketing strategy and your overall marketing budget moving forward. All right, so let's dive in. What is display marketing? Display or programmatic marketing is a form of paid media, meaning it utilizes a budget to get in front of audience, much like PPC. Display marketing, however, allows you to get images, text, as well as CTAs in front of a targeted audience over a wide network of relevant websites and apps. Much like PPC, display allows you to boost your bottom line by getting targeted inbound audiences right to your site without much waiting. It consists by using a determined budget, a series of initiatives that you'd like to target, as well as specific or broad audiences based on anything from demographics to online behavior. Now, what makes display unique is that you are targeting audiences that have already interacted with your products, your brand, or your service via other channels. This is why the word retargeting is often used interchangeably for display or programmatic. What a lot of people don't realize is that retargeting is one of the many strategic approaches that fall under the umbrella of display marketing. And what are the other approaches, you might ask? Well, you're in luck. So let's get into it. Now, while there may be room for some deliberation, most digital marketers would agree that display consists of 9 core targeting strategies. These consist of retargeting, contextual keyword targeting, broad and niche behavior or demographic targeting, run of network, local premium ads, on-demand connected TV or online video, and historical and real-time geofencing or geotargeting. Now, another key definition that you should know before we dive into what these are is CPM. CPM, or cost per mille, meaning cost per thousand, is looking at the price of 1,000 advertisement impressions on one web page. For example, if a website publisher has a CPM of $2, that means that the advertiser has to pay $2 for every 1,000 impressions of the ad. Now, while we don't have the time to get in the nitty-gritty of all 9 components of display in this video, we definitely want to brush lightly through them so that you understand what they are and know where to go from here. So let's start with number 1, retargeting. This display strategy is probably the one you're the most familiar with. And like I said before, it's often used interchangeably for the term display or programmatic marketing. This is also possibly the most popular display strategy. Retargeting as a concept is pretty simple. Users hit or interact with your site or ads in some manner. Either they've landed on your site, they viewed your video, they interacted with part of your cart, or they did some other custom goal that you set up prior. The list is quite extensive and is only limited to your imagination. Ultimately, you identify key actions that a user might take on your site that will indicate to you their level of interest and where they are in your specific funnel. This allows you to retarget them with specific actions that you want them to take based on what they've already done, compelling them to the next stage in your funnel. Number 2, contextual keyword targeting. This strategy is taking your ads and placing them on websites that are contextually or thematically related to your industry, products, and services. Now, the next 2 strategies are rather similar, with the single qualifier being the size or the breadth of your scope of reach. And they are broad or niche, behavioral or demographic targeting. Now, that's a mouthful, so let's break it down. Broad behavioral targeting is looking for generic behaviors, like someone visiting a site that is likely interested in your industry. Possibly somebody who visited a site because they had a problem, and your site happens to be the solution to that problem. Now, broad demographic targeting would be targeting large groups of people, maybe by age, gender, or area of interest. Alternatively, niche behavioral targeting is looking at very specific behaviors taking place on a site. Both of these strategies are intended to put your ads in front of types of people based on data that we can capture via cookies, goals, and other actions. Number 5, run of network. Run of network is very much like a digital billboard. While you can place a billboard in a specific state or a specific highway, you don't have a ton of control about the individuals that are seeing that billboard. But you're getting a lot of eyes and you're doing it pretty quickly. This strategy is certainly an inexpensive way to get in front of a large audience. Number 6, local premium ads. Local premium ads are ads that are running on premium sites. For example, local websites, your local news, or local blogs. This strategy is a great way to increase your local brand awareness, as well as increasing your authority and relevance in your location. Number 7, on-demand connected TV or online video. OTT and online video are those video ads that you see integrated with things like Hulu, Sling TV, Roku, Tubi, Chromecast, Fire Stick, and so much more. This is a reasonable way for you to get video ads in front of audiences, much like the TV ads that you're used to, but for a reasonable cost. You likely are familiar with these ads as they are used on any TV or streaming service that you might use. Now, strategies 8 and 9 are much like strategies 4 and 5 in that they're very similar, but one qualifier being different, and in this case, it's time. Geo-targeting or geofencing is concerned with hitting audiences that are found in certain locations where their device has pinged their location back to the network. Historical geofencing or geo-targeting is looking at audiences who have hit specific locations in the past, indicating to you, the marketer, that you know where they've been so that you can identify them as a prime targeted audience. For example, if you're a local restaurant, you want to hit people who have hit the complex where your restaurant exists. That allows you to know that these audiences are at least familiar with your location and can bring them back. The alternative strategy is real-time geofencing or geotargeting, which is concerned with people who are inside a geofence at the moment. This strategy is great and useful for a variety of items. For example, time-based deals or events. Okay, so we've covered the 9 strategies pretty lightly, which brings us to, then why is display marketing important? We've talked about the importance of SEO and digital marketing in general. You know that you want your marketing spend to get in front of as many people and targeted audiences as possible, in hopes of increasing lead gen, digital users, or real people in your brick and mortar. But the truth is, as powerful as SEO or other digital marketing strategies are alone, until coupled with the strategies from display marketing, you are not leveraging the power of digital marketing with the technology that's available today. Display marketing allows you to capture a lot of the audiences that have already interacted with your brand, products, or services in some way. We would call this bottom of funnel or low-hanging fruit for the next conversion. It's a great way to use that little bit of extra marketing spend and put it to the most use. Display is going to allow you to see conversions at a greater pace, and this channel really allows you to iterate and get specific and learn until you hone in on the perfect machine to convert your audience. Coupled with other marketing efforts, display can help you reap the benefits of all your marketing strategies and boost the bottom line of your ROI across your marketing budget. Which leads us to, how do you know you need display or programmatic marketing? While we would definitely recommend display to most friends, clients, and partners, here are some questions that you can ask that will help you identify more clearly if display marketing is for you in the next step of your marketing strategy. Number 1, are you already targeting your audience via SEO or PPC or some other digital marketing channel, but want to increase your conversion rate? Number 2, are you looking to get more conversions than your other marketing efforts that you've already been running, ultimately increasing your ROI? And number 3, do you have some space in your marketing budget and you're not exactly where to put those extra funds? If you can answer yes to any of these questions, it's likely you want to spend more time investigating into display marketing further. So what? What do you do now? Well, as we typically say, you have options. We hope that this video and other resources found on our site are giving you ample information to make educated decisions moving forward. We want to always empower our audiences and not inhibit them. We also want to caution our audiences so that they know the reality of the situation. These strategies are not simple, and they take time, effort, and execution that can ultimately make or break your strategy. We don't want to scare anyone, but we want you to know that we believe that the time, effort, and frustration that you ultimately save by hiring out a team of experts will be worth the competitive, no contract month-to-month premiums that we offer at SEO Works to get this job done for you right. But hey, as always, if you're caught at a crossroads and you can't make that decision yet, we have something that can help you. As mentioned before, we have a completely free, no strings attached SEO analysis and marketing checklist that will give you ample information to get your feet wet and help you make educated decisions. If you decide to take on these checklist items on your own, more power to you. We hope you go down the thought process that over 500 small and large businesses have already made and determine that hiring out a team of experts is well worth it. So there you have it. As promised, we dove in a little bit into display or programmatic marketing. As always, we encourage you to like and subscribe and watch for subsequent videos where we'll dive into specific components of display marketing as well as other channels in digital marketing. By following us, you'll be able to stay up on the latest on all things SEO. Because let's be honest, SEO works.